Our journey begins in the 15th century, where a small trading post was starting to take shape on the Chao Phraya River Delta. This humble beginning is where the fascinating story of Bangkok, Thailand's vibrant capital, starts to unfold. In the heart of Southeast Asia, strategically nestled on the Chao Phraya River Delta, this trading post was more than just a convenient stopover for merchants. Its geographical advantage of being a natural harbor made it a bustling hub for commerce and trade. The river served as a lifeline, a conduit for cultural exchange, and a highway for goods from all corners of the world. This was a time of discovery, of new trade routes and burgeoning economies. The small trading post was perfectly positioned to ride this wave of opportunity. Goods from all around the region and beyond flowed through the port, enriching the local economy and adding to the cultural melting pot. The trading post was a hive of activity. Merchants would come from far and wide, bringing with them a cornucopia of goods. Exotic spices, precious gems, fine silks, and other treasures changed hands here, contributing to the wealth and diversity of the area. But this trading post was not just a place of commerce. It was a place where cultures met and mingled, where ideas were exchanged, and relationships were formed. The traders brought with them their languages, their customs, and their beliefs, adding to the rich tapestry of the post's cultural landscape. This was a pivotal period in the history of what would become Bangkok. The trading post was thriving, growing in size and importance. It was on its way to becoming more than just a trading hub. It was evolving, taking on a life of its own and laying the groundwork for the metropolis that we recognize today. This small trading post was the seed that would eventually grow into the bustling city we know today as Bangkok. A city that, centuries later, still thrives on its spirit of trade and cultural exchange, remaining a vibrant and dynamic hub in the heart of Southeast Asia. As we move into the late 19th century, Bangkok found itself facing pressures from the West. This was a time when the world was rapidly evolving, and the city was not immune to these changes. The Western influence brought about a wave of modernization that would forever change the face of Bangkok. At the helm of this transformation were two key figures, Kings Mongkut and Chulalongkorn. Both rulers recognized the need for change and were instrumental in steering the city towards modernization. Their reigns marked a period of significant growth and development, as they sought to strike a balance between preserving the city's rich heritage and embracing the new. King Mongkut, known for his forward-thinking approach, initiated the process of modernization. He was deeply interested in Western science and technology and was keen on introducing these elements to his kingdom. His reign saw the introduction of railways and telegraph lines, the establishment of a modern postal service, and the modernization of the city's infrastructure. Following in his father's footsteps, King Chulalongkorn continued the journey towards modernity. He abolished slavery and undertook a series of reforms that aimed to modernize the country's administrative and legal systems. His efforts were not just limited to infrastructure and administration. He was also keen on modernizing the Thai culture and society, encouraging his subjects to adopt Western attire and customs. It was during this period that Bangkok started to transform into an international trading hub. The city's economy began to expand as it opened its doors to international trade. The Chao Phraya River played a pivotal role in this economic expansion, serving as a major trade route that connected the city to the rest of the world. This was a time of great prosperity and growth, as the city began to flourish and thrive. This era of transformation saw Bangkok taking its first steps towards becoming the bustling metropolis that we know today. The city was evolving, growing, and adapting to the changing world around it. It was no longer just a small trading post, but a city on the rise, gearing up to make its mark on the world stage. The city was taking its first steps towards becoming a modern metropolis. World War II brought about significant challenges for Bangkok. The city, once flourishing from international trade and modernization, was thrust into a period of uncertainty and upheaval. The war's impact was felt not just on the battlefields, but also profoundly altered the social, economic, and cultural fabric of the city. As the war raged on, Bangkok's economy took a hit. Trade routes were disrupted, businesses shuttered, and the city's once vibrant marketplace was replaced with a grim landscape of scarcity and struggle. The war also brought about a shift in power dynamics, with the city's political landscape experiencing significant upheaval. Yet, in the face of adversity, Bangkok showed incredible resilience. The city, much like the mythical phoenix, rose from the ashes of war, rebuilding and revitalizing itself. The post-war era marked a period of rapid growth for Bangkok, a testament to the city's indomitable spirit and its people's tenacity. In the aftermath of the war, Bangkok began focusing on diversifying its economy. It recognized the potential of tourism and commerce and started investing heavily in these sectors. The city's rich history, vibrant culture, and warm hospitality began to draw visitors from around the globe. Bangkok quickly emerged as a hub for tourism, becoming one of the world's most visited cities. Commerce, too, played a key role in Bangkok's post-war growth. The city capitalized on its strategic location and established itself as a significant player in the international trade arena. Businesses flourished, and the city witnessed a surge in economic activity, contributing to its transformation into a bustling metropolis. Despite the challenges, Bangkok stood resilient, transforming its adversities into opportunities. Its journey from a war-torn city to a vibrant hub of tourism and commerce is a stirring testament to its enduring spirit and its capacity for reinvention. The latter part of the 20th century saw Bangkok stepping into its own as a major city. In 1972, a significant shift occurred in the city's administrative structure with the formation of the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration. This change was more than just a bureaucratic shuffle. It heralded a new era in the city's evolution, streamlining its governance and setting the stage for its future development. The city, however, was no stranger to growing pains. As Bangkok expanded, it grappled with a host of urban development issues. Traffic congestion became a common sight, a testament to the city's rapid growth and the challenges that came with it. Picture streets filled to capacity with cars, motorcycles, and tuk-tuks, their horns echoing through the city's canyons of concrete and glass. Yet, it wasn't just the roads that were feeling the strain. Bangkok's infrastructure struggled to keep pace with its growth. The city's utilities, public transportation, and public services were stretched thin, a tangible reminder of the difficulties that come with managing a burgeoning metropolis. But Bangkok, resilient and dynamic, continued to thrive despite these hurdles. Over the years, it's been a city in constant flux, always evolving, always growing. And with each passing decade, it's become increasingly influential, its impact reaching far beyond its borders. Today, it's not just the heart of Thailand, but a major player on the world stage, shaping the country's politics, economy, and society. Bangkok, the city that started as a small trading post, had now become a major city influencing Thailand's politics, economy, and society. Bangkok's journey from a trading post to a metropolis is a testament to its resilience and adaptability. As we look towards the future, it's clear that Bangkok is far from done writing its story. The city's ongoing struggles with urban development, such as traffic congestion and inadequate infrastructure, are challenges that it must face head-on. Yet, if history is any indication, Bangkok will rise to meet these obstacles with the same determination that has characterized its past. As the capital city, Bangkok's importance to Thailand's economy and politics cannot be understated. With its vibrant markets, bustling streets, and its status as a hub for tourism and commerce, Bangkok's influence will continue to shape the country's future. The city's ability to constantly evolve and adapt is a testament to its enduring spirit and tenacity. As we gaze into the crystal ball of the future, we see a Bangkok that continues to grow, continues to adapt, and continues to play a pivotal role in Thailand's story. As the city continues to evolve, one can only wonder, what's next for Bangkok? And that, folks, is a quick journey through the history of Bangkok. We've traced its roots from a humble 15th century trading post to its evolution into the vibrant, bustling hub that it is today. We've walked through the city's grand modernization in the late 19th century under the visionary leadership of Kings Mongkut and Chulalongkorn. We've navigated the tumultuous times of World War II and admired the city's resilience as it emerged stronger, becoming a beacon of commerce and tourism. And we've explored the challenges and triumphs of modern Bangkok, a city that continues to shape Thailand's political, economic, and social landscapes. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The story of Bangkok is as rich and layered as the city itself, an ever-evolving tapestry of history and modernity. Now we're curious, which city's history would you like to discover next? Comment below and let us know.